Well, hey there, everybody. It's Thursday? Yeah, April 24th, I believe. I think there's rain coming this morning. It's about 6:30. So I think the first thing we're going to do before we get back on this planter project is go move the tender and the soybean planter home. It's about 30 miles away. But I think Skylar got done down there last night. He put a pretty late night in. There he is texting me right now. He's going to be done with beans before he can get this corn planter going, which is good, I guess. Glad somebody's making some productivity or having whatever. My brain shot. But yeah, we're gonna go move that stuff home first and then get back on this planter. I can't get it to communicate through Isobus. I don't know why. I'm gonna try putting the Pro 700 out of the 270 in there and see if that fixes it. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you screw everything up by swapping monitors around. I don't know. It's a joke, but. And then as soon as the dealer opens, I'll probably call the tech guy, see what he can help me with, and go from there. Does this thing give you? Oh, that's cute. God, I'm ugly. That's probably what was done in your manifold. All the fucking tales we could tell. You little bastard. There's chunks of mud in here too. There's a mouse in the hopper. That's probably what's plugging him up. That mouse kept getting down in the manifold.
How would mud get in?
Okay. We moving. Skylar's got just a few acres left down here. It's 30 miles from home. Get this done. Try to go back and get a corn planter going now. After I killed the mouse in the tank, which is weird. I don't know how it got in there, but what a thing, what a thing.
Back out here this morning, just finishing up. I already got done. I'm just emptying the last little bit of seed out of here so it's easier. So we get the hybrids switched out for whatever we do next, but just about to run out. But I stopped here at this tile pump just to look at it. You can hear the water running in, not too fast though. It's kind of slowed down now. Here's where it runs out of. And there's a hole there, don't step there. Into this big slough. Thought it was gonna be raining on me by now, but it ain't yet. So we'll see what happens today. It's starting to rain on me on the way back up here now. Nice hour drive in a tractor that I've done. This is my 4th time in 2 days. It's not too bad, but it gets a little old. I don't mind driving around a little bit though.
Saga continues. The planter will no longer communicate with any tractor. We had the 470 in here as well. They think it's either, and Titan was here, the dealer was here to work on it. They think it's either a broken wire or we magically fried the ECMs. So we're driving it to town right now. Unreal. I guess it's just a year for it. Come on, let me get in it.
Just out driving on the way to town. Probably not, I don't think I'm even halfway there yet, but been going pretty smooth. Way too much traffic on this road. Here's some other guy driving down the road. Maybe he took his to Titan too. He's just coming back now. everyone and their grandma passing me.
Well, we're heading to town to get Skylar. We gotta take the planter in, the corn planter in, because it won't communicate with the tractor. It won't communicate with another tractor, and we just can't figure out why. So they're gonna try to get it to unfold and test the ECMs on them, do some other happy nonsense, and hopefully it's just a broken wire or something silly. I don't know how it would have fried the ECMs. Just it worked plumb fine when we unhooked it in the shop, but I don't know, nothing's fixing it. So they were out here on a service call. Now we're going back to town. Gonna be an expensive week. The 270 for sure needs an overhaul. That's gonna be 18,000 bucks. I don't know. It's like the spring from hell. We start a YouTube channel and everything goes to shit. I guess that's how it goes. I don't know. It's like worse than normal. You know, we always have a little bit of bad luck, but like something's always broke. But it's getting pretty ridiculous this week. It's getting pretty out of hand. So somewhere up here should be Skylar, I think.
Well, I brought Nutter Butter Bites and I Lay's baked potato chips on this road trip for snacks. And I didn't bring anything to drink, so the rest of the way I'm just going to be suffering. Dying of dehydration. I don't know. Maybe it was the lack of sleep last night. I didn't think about it. Only got like 4 or 5 hours. I know a bunch of you would be like, oh, that's plenty. And then, well, boo-hoo. Well, that's probably why you have a terrible attitude, huh? More sleep is more happy. Sleep and food, that's what I want.
Found him. Damn farmer's holding up the show. Look at this guy. Making his way downtown. Through the roundabout we go. Poor Skylar. 4 o'clock. Traffic's getting a little out of hand. We're really close though. There's a dealership right there. Come on, lights turn green. I don't think you had to stop for one. I do think I got a little bearing wobble in that left inside planter tire though. Might have to check that out. Oh, all right. We got one thing done today. Well, a couple of things done today without totally destroying everything. I guess I shouldn't say nothing. We're not quite to the dealership yet, but we're close. Might just have to go see what kind of a deal they'll make on a new used one. Get rid of this one. Just kidding. Gotta get this one fixed first. It's Friday, April 24th-ish. I got a bunch of boxes in my backseat. I am heading to the post office quick. I'm going to ship them off. There are a bunch of caps. Well, more caps coming, I think, next week. There is some left in the Shopify storefront. I will try to link it to the YouTube description. But you can for sure click on the Instagram link in my bio or my description of this video and get your very own cap if you want. Buy 2 or 3. If you use code Carl's Mom Loved Me Long Time 69, you can get a nice little discount. So we're gonna ship these off, and then I just got word that our tractor and planter are done and ready to rock and roll. So we are gonna go get them. It's kind of graying off. Things are kind of graying off this afternoon, so we might need to get in a hurry here. Well, we're making her out of Dodge. I gotta have 2 screens to run the planter now, but Ryman and Jack's got her figured out. Made quick work out of it, kinda. It was a son of a bitch of a problem, but we're gonna get through the roundabout here quick, like, and then we'll have a conversation about this. I'm trying to get the frick out of town. Hate this place. Ugh. Just for funsies. 5 o'clock traffic is actually not bad tonight. I figured it'd be a disaster trying to get out of town right now, but it's going pretty good. So, what do you do? All right, moment. Here we go, baby. See if this works. Oh my gosh. It's a goddamn miracle. Might actually get to do something this week. Got oil leaking all over out there though. Very cute. Well, I kind of forgot to film all of it. So this thing's working. It plants, it shuts off, it turns on, it pulls up, it pulls out. The solution was to run 2 monitors. This was the old planter monitor in the MX. This is the monitor that's in this tractor specifically. We had to run 2 harnesses in here to make it work. Ryman and Jack's got her done. Big shout out to them guys. Much appreciation. So, top notch. They're top notch guys. It's a little too tacky out here. We had a half-inch rain yesterday, Friday night. Or wait, Thursday night. Today's Friday. And it is what it is. It's just a hair muddy. So we're not gonna plant today, but hopefully tomorrow we find somewhere to go. But the best part is the planter works. It folds up. The hitch works. Probably can't see nothing. My windows are filthy. Kind of drove it in the rain yesterday, rain in the dust and all that stuff. So, all right, that's a good thing. Everything works. Air compressors are working as they should. Planter's planting as it should. Damn it! I'm still getting used to this hitch. Keep going for the 3-point flipper flapper thing, but it ain't on here. So, you'll see the mud on the gauge wheels. I watered her up pretty good, but I did plant a couple of acres of corn tonight just to see if it worked. So that's super cool. That's very cute. Dylan's going rolling. We're going nowhere. Just trying to find a place to go farming. More rain coming. We got lots of mud. All the mud. Wheat looks good though, for the most part. Nice and green. Except the giant water puddle I got out there now. Making me nervous. All the water. Go, Dylan. I don't know how much horsepower we need to pull that thing, but we know how much we're using. All of it.
This one wasn't looking bad, at least this half of it.
Yeah, the other day it looked really good before it rained a bunch. Yeah.
Does that look good to you guys? Wonder how that happened.
It's not my fault. They told me to use the AccuBoom or the Auto Boom, whatever the height sensor thing is. Nobody told me it doesn't work when you're going 20 miles an hour. Okay, it happened. I don't even know how these get that close to the ground. All right, I don't know. But I seem to bust them up all the time. Like Skylar will fix them, and then they'll probably be good for 2 days, maybe 3 if I'm lucky.
Maybe.
And I'll have them busted all to hell again. I don't know. I blame Raven Industries or whoever built the AccuBoom sensors for this thing. They're worse than my old ones. Much worse.
More technology isn't always good.
No, I'm really starting to hate it. I'm about ready to go buy. I think we just need a couple of 24-row 7200 John Deere box planters.
That's what I keep trying to send you on Marketplace.
Yep. And some Steigers.
I just really want to put it on the 4440. Put some duals back on it.
There you go.
I could do more than you've got done with the 270 so far.
You would have way more corn planted than I've planted with the 270 now. Mm-hmm. And the 335 combined. Unfortunately, it's still a little muddy, so we're still waiting. We're in a holding pattern. We might have a little custom spraying to do tomorrow, though, so I might actually get to run something this week besides a forklift and a wrench around this place. So why don't you get a job? Do something. Lazy. Like a goddamn Democrat. Probably cut that out.
Well, here I am fixing these lights again. Don't really have the proper tools to get for these connectors, but it makes it work pretty easy. Just stick a screwdriver in here and push the little holder in there over to the side, and then use another screwdriver to shove the pin out the back. It gets the job done. Don't really have the right crimper either, but I just crimp it with a regular wire crimper. I just have a bunch of random fittings or connectors for all these. So I just gotta see which ones are kind of close to the old ones. Make them work again. There, now we should have working lights again for at least about a half a field anyway. We'll see.
Well, finally get my planter back, finally get everything working, finally find some dry dirt, and then I lose a fucking cylinder on the goddamn row cleaners. Jesus, Christopher. It's probably back here somewhere, I suppose. Let's look around and find it. Fuck. Unreal. Now it's sprinkling. Jesus. Well, it's been a few days since I've recorded anything worth posting. My iPad, it knows where I'm driving now. It's just not mapping. I've got to have these two screens. I think the wind is screwing with my population a little bit because it was working fine yesterday. We're planting in some strips again today. Pretty late start, about 2 o'clock. It finally kind of dried off from last night's rain. Today is Sunday. I do believe Skylar's planting beans somewhere. Maybe maybe east of the farm. Kind of planting corn, trying to get something done. Pretty good rain coming, so I want to get, this is my last wheat stubble field. I know. My last wheat stubble field to plant. And if anybody knows anything about wheat stubble, you know it takes a while to dry off. So I want to get this one done before the rain, and then all I got left is wheat stubble corn. I think. Do a little math, but yeah. No, got one other wheat stubble field. Never mind. Get these ones done. That'll be something. There's about 106 acres out here, but it's really goofy. Really chopped up. It's 2 fields, kind of. A lot of water on it. A lot of little hills and stuff. Up and down, up and down. But we're doing something.
Yeah. Because I just don't know. Does it burn you completely up?
Well, we're doing something yet. Still farming.
Do you hit the surface? There's so much surface tension that you don't break the surface.
Fall pretty quick.
But you cool enough of that molten steel where you're just like,
Hello. Yeah, you bastards. Getting them up a little better. They're working alright. When they don't fall off, I don't know what's wrong. My liquid system quit working. I do not care at this point. I'm just going to plant corn. Ooh, it's a little muddy there, yeah. I don't know. They're talking a lot of rain tonight, so we're just trying to get a few things planted since we wasted an entire week. Fooling around. I've been out, cleaned all my orifices out, checked my filter, my pump's running. I don't know what's going on. Flip that valve back and forth there. I think I'm kind of just to the point I don't give a shit. God, I hate this thing. It's nothing but trouble all the time anymore. So. It's time for a new one. We're doing something. Well, that one's done. Made a few little streaky bales out here. I don't know if my population's even right. I've been out digging in the trenches, checking for just to see if the spacing looks halfway decent. I don't know what's going on with this thing. But I'm done caring about it. For now, I mean, everything in the trench looks okay, so I think some of it's just the wind and humidity. It's lying to me a little bit. I don't know. We're gonna move. Oh, we gotta trek a mile across this thing here and then jump across the road and move to a new field. I got rained out of this one in the Massey the other day, and I might end up getting rained out of it again. I don't have that much left. I just got to make a few rounds to get to where I was at. So we're cruising right along here, flipping along. I'd imagine Skylar's probably rained out on the soybean plant. He was in a little bit more mud than I was. So I'm sure some people maybe think it's a little bit nuts, but we know how wet it can get. At least now if you smear a little bit in, you get a lot more rains to soften the ground back up and kind of make things right again. Where if you start doing it in May, it warms up a bunch, bake your trenches shut or bake them open, one or the other. I don't know. This is just a little better to do it early when you can. So, oh yeah, I think I'll make it by golly. Looks like I just got 4 rounds left. See if the old 24 and 16 match up. They will if you do it right. And I think I got it just right. Alright. I think that'll be it for this video. This will probably be Monday morning, if it makes any sense. There's just quite a few days in there that just got kind of wonky. So everything's kind of running again for once. I'd like to see it stay that way for a while. And maybe we'll get something done. Midweek, we're supposed to get pretty good rain tonight again, so. But it is going to finally warm up, and maybe the sun will come out for once. That'd be cool. Thanks for watching. Yeah, all I needed was like an hour of sunshine over there on working teams too, and I wouldn't have been pushing any wheat stubble. What a mess. Well, I guess if it's going to rain all night, there's no point in coming early tomorrow. Maybe like noon or something. See how much it rained. Oh. About hit my head. I guess that's a wrap on it. Oh, this is going to make a mess in here. Such a mess.